Hello, Seasonal Vantage Insiders. This is Alex from MarketWise Asia. So in this video tutorial, I will share with you, how to use the average true range, to set your stop loss and take profit level, and also how much to buy. Meaning that, for example, if you have a dollar risk, for example, you want to risk $100 on this trade. Let's say if price hit your stop loss level, you only lose $100 on that trade. Of course, that's excluding some slippage or the commissions. Okay, so first of all right, so let's define what is average true range first. Okay, this is from Google. You can just Google around. So average true range, the ATR, is basically an indicator that measures the market volatility. Okay, so it is like how much the stock, the securities, or the ETF move on average over a given time frame. Typically, it is a daily time frame. Okay, so for example over there, right, let's say that a stock is $10. Very simple example, a stock is $10 and the average true range is $1, which means that the volatility within the day is $1. Okay, to make things even simple, which means that in a typical given day, the stock can move up $1 or the stock can move down $1, which means that the stock can go up $1, it can be $11, or the stock can go down $1, $9. So there's no direction. It just tells you the volatility, within the range. So that the range is about $1 any given day, typically over a time frame. You get what I'm trying to say or not? So now you know that, a stock is $10 and the ATR is $1. It means that the stock, the next day, it can move to $11 or to $9. Okay, that's a typical day. Okay, so let's say, for example, if you know the ATR is $1, and you know that the next day there's a possibility that the stock will move to $11 or to move to $9, $1 mark or not. So, all right, if you set your stop loss only 50 cents away, only 0.50, which means that, there's a very high chance, you will get stop out, all right? So if you set $10 minus 0.5, right, so your stop loss level will be only like 9.50, correct or not? So if you buy at $10, you set your stop loss 50 cents lower, 9.50. But ATR has already told you that it is within $1. So there's a very likelihood that price will go to $9 within that day itself, and you still set to 9.50. So there's a very high chance that price will get hit, on the day itself. So you are giving money away to the broker. You get what I'm trying to say? So we want to set, at least further away so that you can give your position some room to maneuver. So typically, I set the ATR for myself to be 1.5, 1.25 ATR from my entry price. So which means that, $1 is the ATR, so 1.25 the ATR, it is also, $1.25, right? So which means I will set my stop loss level to be at, 850. 10 minus 1.25 equal to $8.50. So it is not within the range itself. You get what I'm trying to say? Okay, so let's head to the chart right now. So how do you add ATR into TradingView? So very simple, you go to the indicator, you just search for ATR, right? Then that this average true range comes out. So this is the ATR. If you just scroll to the most right hand side, you can see that this is the gold ETF. You can see that the ATR is 1.85. So within the day itself, which means that gold can move up $1.85 up or can move down $1.85 down. So that's the average true range. Of course, you can go into the settings. You want to do how many length, the average, the ATR average within the past 14 days or 10 days. Well, typically, I use 10 days. But if you want to use 14 days, that is fine as well. But typically, I use 10 days. And the smoothing, I think, no need to change, just in case you want to know, like, This is, I think, is the relative moving average, simple moving average, exponential moving average, weighted moving average. But I think RMA is good enough. You just click OK. So there's just some slight change over there. Okay, so this is how ATR works. So let's say, for example, if I'm using 1.25 the ATR, okay, essentially it's 1.25 times 1.83. So I won't go through the maths lah, okay, all right. But not to worry if you don't understand all these things, okay, right? I have a TradingView tool or indicator to make things easier for you over there. Okay, later I'll show you more. Okay, but I'll go through the take profit. Okay, so as I mentioned, right, I usually take profit 1.5 times my risk. Okay, so which means that my risk to reward, okay, it is 1.5. Okay, which means that I risk $100. Okay, and if I have a profit of $150, okay, I will take the profit. You get what I'm trying to say? Okay, I know, if you read certain TA textbook, they will say that, hey, your risk reward better to be, 2 times, 2.5 times, 3 times, the higher, the better. But based on my observation and real life trading examples, right, it is very hard to get, like for example, if this is the entry over here, you get one swing over there, it is very hard, okay, to get your risk to reward 2 times up. Okay, you have to endure some pullback before you reach the risk to reward 2 times. So I think 1.5 times is, a lot of times it can be relatively easier to reach. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm using 1.5 times. But if you think that you want to make it 2 times, 2.5 times, 3 times to take a profit, okay, that is fine, perfectly fine for you. Okay, so basically I have this indicator for you. Okay, so you will see this link, okay, just below the video over there. Okay, in the members area, you can go over to the link. So once you head over to this TradingView calculator, right, okay, you just add it to your favorite indicator from here. Okay, and you can just search for that later. Okay, so this is the SVSLTP size calculator. Okay, so I'm using gold as an example over there. Okay, as an example over here. So I have just removed the ATR indicator. So I have already added in the indicator. Okay, so you just go to the indicator, all right, and just search for SV. All right, you should be able to see this SV SLTP science calculator. This is your favorite calculator, under your favorite already, right? So just click on it. Okay, you'll be there. Okay, so I'll walk you through how easy it is for you to set your stop loss and TP and also your position size. Okay, so let's go to the settings over there. You can just click either on the gear icon, or you can just click on, for example, the numbers over there, like double click. Okay, so can of course enable. If you want to go for long setup, is tick. You go for the short setup, is uncheck it. Okay, by default, right, the trade entry price is 0, which will take the last closing price of the securities. Of course, in this example, this is GLD, the gold ETF. I'm using gold as an example over there. Okay, so let's say how much are you willing to lose on this particular trade? Okay, by default, it is $100. Okay, you can set it to, let's say, $500. Okay, or set it to $1,000. Okay, to put things simple. Okay, I'll just set it by default $100. Okay, and then the stop loss factor of ATR, as I mentioned, I like to use 1.25 the ATR. So if you want to use 1.5, okay, that is fine as well. You want to use 2 times the ATR, that is fine as well. But by default, it is 1.25. That's my settings. Okay, and then the length of the ATR, as I mentioned, right, you can use by default is 14, but I typically use 10. So you have to use 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It doesn't differ too much also. So it's not that crucial, but typically I use 10. Okay, and then you just click OK. Okay, This one you put 100, sorry, the stop loss amount is 100, okay, just click OK. So which means that, okay, it will tell you the stop loss level based on the ATR for gold. All right, if you set it at 1.25 ATR, okay, your stop loss level will be at 185.58. This is based on the 1.25 ATR level. So your stop loss, it is over there. Okay, and then 1.5 times your risk. So you know that your risk is from the entry price from here, okay, to here. So this is your risk level. Okay, so this is 1 time your risk, okay, 1 time your risk, okay, and then here is 1.25, 1.5 times your risk, 2 times your risk. So your take profit level can be, you know, 191.30. If you want to set it to 192.45, that is fine as well. So I've already, you know, put in the 1R, 1.5R, and 2R. So it's entirely up to you. Normally, you know, when I place a position, I will place my stop loss level and also put in my TP level at 1.5R. So if, you know, I have a very lucky trade, you know, within 1 or 2 days, it just bam up and hit it, and will just exit. Okay, and then it will tell you the position size over there. So you can see that, you know, based on this GLD, okay, you are only willing to risk $100 on this trade. Okay, so how much gold shares do you need to buy? You can only buy 43.7 shares. You can round up, round down, doesn't matter. Okay, typically you can round down to 43 or you can round up to 44. That is fine as well. So which means that, you know, when price, you know, let's say you assume that price will go up higher here, but it did not go higher. Instead, it go down and hit your stop loss level, okay, based on the 44 shares that you bought, okay, you'll lose about $100 only. So this is based on the position sizing over there. Okay, and of course, you know, you want to risk $500, then your position size will change. You can see, all right, based on the dollar amount risk, okay, if you want to risk $500, okay, your size will be 218.6. That's about 219 or 217, up to you. Okay, and if you think that, hey, Alex, you know, I find that this stop loss level is too tight already, you know, there's a very high chance that price can go down lower. Sure, no problem. Okay, you can adjust your ATR level, up to you lah. Okay, you can put 2 times. Okay, let's say for example, you want to have a wider stop loss level. Okay, then you see that your ATR level widens. Okay, you still think that, hey, you know, this stop loss level, it is too narrow. I want to widen it some more. Okay, cannot. Okay, you put it to 3 times. Okay, you get the idea. Then your stop loss level you widen. Of course, the wider you put your stop to entry price, okay, then price need to move a lot higher, okay, to hit your TP level based on the risk to reward of 1R, 1.5R to 2R. Okay, so if you put it narrower, then your price need to climb, you know, not as much to hit your TP level. So typically I use 1.25 lah. Okay, that is my preferred level. So you can always feel free to change into 1.5 ATR or 1.75 ATR or 2 ATR. So just a recap over there. Okay, so this is the script over there. Okay, you can add into your trading view. Okay, and yeah, and then you just search it. Okay, when you search for your script, right, you just search, I think SV, right, you should be able to find already this SV SLTP size calculator. SV of course stands for seasonal advantage lah. Okay, and please don't share this script or this indicator to other people or the members of the public. Okay, this is actually really meant for seasonal advantage insiders only. So I hope this video helps you out, and thank you so much. Bye bye.